So we are very lucky to have such an accomplished, famous May Shei artist with us. You probably must have heard about her, seen her work, and there are many people on the Zoom. You can say
already?
hi to them. Yeah. So she's an accomplished and a renowned artist, May Shei, with her. She's here for the demo. It's a watercolor you will be doing.
Yeah, it's actually watercolor. A lot of people ask me, is that opaque or transparency? I use both of them. So it's just watercolor and ink.
Ink.
Oh, where's my ink?
So her artworks have been recognized, honored, and awarded with numerous exhibitions and awards nationally as well as internationally. So she has continued both her unique creativity as an artist and as an art instructor. So she teaches also. And she has lectured, demonstrated, and taught both traditional and contemporary Chinese paintings. And today she will share how to create a beautiful Chinese painting. Thank you so much. I won't take more time. And up to you.
Thank you, thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me. This is such a lovely night with lovely artists. And in this beautiful building, I've never been here before. Last couple years ago, I had demo right over there. That's why I went over there. Where's everyone? Now I found you. And this my husband Mike. He gonna take like photo. If you don't mind, he will be my helper in and out. So waste no time. Chinese painting now I call more like a ink, rice paper, watercolor. And I used to do oil painting, but it's just really struggle. Age like this, I should have concentrated more on ink and rice paper. So of course, before you use any liquid color, you really have to shade. That's what I'm doing now.
Okay.
Just make sure.
I can help you. I can help you.
No, you have beautiful color. It's very serious because I have students work all the way with dripping ink when I teach in Cupertino. So I'm going to have a couple samples like rice paper, traditional, silk. The middle one, the narrow one is silk. I would say more similar with iron coating rice paper. It's just like very thin watercolor. Of course, I know some people, some of you probably familiar with I would say Chinese painting, but actually, you don't say English painting, you don't say Indian painting. It just we had to define like watercolor, oil painting. I think that would be easier to do the language of the art. So I mean, art have no border of countries. Art is international, universal language. So here we are. So, okay. The number one is rice paper, finished on rice paper. And the second one is shikishibo with gold leaves. And the third one, the narrow one, is silk with a little bit tough time to paint on because they just like oil painting. You really had to do it layer by layer. And this one is Arches 300 pounds. I love it because I try my best to save money for students. You can feel it after you finish the rice paper painting. It's most of the time they are wrinkled. So I love my revolution of the watercolor arches paper, which is turned out really good. I like it. And that is Lin-Nan style, like south of China, Guangdong style. I have a couple of teachers, they taught Lin-Nan style, like south of China. But they live in San Francisco and Taipei. But art, they never die. They never die. So I have couple sample. This is Hobens painting color, and you are welcome to check. I try not to bring too much because toys are expensive, believe me. So I just bring some so you can focus on some. Of course, you know we can mix some color with just few of them, right? So ink, of course, you don't have to use that, but because back to my college in Taipei, we really don't have Chinese painting with this color, so we use ink. So some of you might confuse, but they do have Chinese painting set with red color now. So how lucky we are. So, but I get used to this already. So I'm going to just pour a little bit. Shake well. Just couple. Can you see that?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good.
To see.
What painting you mentioned? Chinese painting?
This is just ink.
Oh, ink. Okay.
Oh, this is just an ink.
This is just ink, pure, very pure, so strong. You don't want to get too close.
So can I take a photograph of this?
Sure, you can
share
take
it?
whatever you like.
Yeah, okay. Because then we can share it with our members.
I think. Oh yeah, well, I don't work for any company, so you can ask me later. Otherwise, people, hey, she work for someone. No, I work for my husband though. I prepare lunch first for him. Okay, brush can be very interesting. You know, cheap is expensive, so you really like to have good quality. It's really lasts long, and you like to have a Chinese brush with this plastic. Why? Because after years you wash, they break easily because they are bamboo. They don't last long, even though they are pricey. This rooster hair brush. And this bamboo with plastic, highly recommend this kind, big, small, or medium. And I save my brush for my beautiful flower only. Don't you see? This for the leaves, for the tree trunk, something like that. Oh, rock. So how many do you need? I would say around 10, to be honest.
Oh.
Otherwise, you have to wash all the time. So waste no time. Today, I'm going to just focus on regular rice paper. There's I would say, couple hundred different name of the rice paper. Again, you really like to focus on good quality. How you just had to try a couple times, but the brush, I know the new brush, they actually put special groove already. So you can tell with the price and the shape. Good tummy, nice shape, pointed, and nice material. Overall, they should be fine. Some brush sell like this way. Believe me, in the local pricey store, they sell brush like this. I said, oh my God, $45? No, that's no. So you really like to purchase brush like good shape, and I would say 5 or 10. That should be good enough. And always set the hair. These are mixed hair. Oh no, gold hair. Gold hair is a little bit soft. Some people like it, some people don't like it. That way you can use mixed hair. This is a combination. Jianhao, we call, anyone speak Mandarin? Jianhao combination. Soft outside, stiff hair inside. That we call all purpose, which is really nice. I highly recommend. Some company have set large, medium, small. You can, do some.
So which company is it? The ones which
Later.
later.
Maybe I should say, most of my students, they purchase in Blue Heron. The headquarters is in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
Blue Heron. He himself is artist, so which kind reliable. The price is okay, not too pricey, not too low. The quality is reliable. And the rice paper. Raw, we call RAW. Pure, just water. pure just rice paper with no coating, how can you tell with just one drop is so sensitive? This we call raw rice paper, which is really good for the, I would say, freehand style, which we are going to do now. So now I have, you can have any kind color because Hollyhock really have beautiful range of like your color, vermilion, crimson lake color, and pink, which we are going to do first of the pink flowers. Okay, now I have this one, magenta, any kind. This is HWCW213. You can take a photo later. But magenta.
Yeah, again, I'll take later.
This one, actually, you don't use that for landscape, too bright, but that is very powerful and useful for freehand style flowers. So I have my white any kind. I think some companies try to make it a very fancy name, but to me, I think the white is okay. They should be the same to me. Maybe you can try if you know like to buy a lot of toys, which is good. Otherwise, I would say stay like this Chinese white. That should be good enough. Okay, my gold hair, which is medium size. Usually, I don't mix color with my pricey brush. I use this, I would say maybe 35 something, and this is my junior high elementary school brush from my daddy's store. Still useful. This is mixed hair, but you like to keep some old brush for purpose, or you can use a watercolor brush. Okay, I'm going to, usually I don't use my hand because sometimes if my hand is dirty, that ruin my painting. So I use any new and useful spoon.
Oh.
This from Japanese market, so it's available everywhere. Or H Mart, maybe you know where's the H Mart. So of course, watercolor, you need some water. Put this away because this purely just for my white color. I'm going to use another color brush. You don't want to paint your beautiful flower with, I will say, lousy mix. This is way too bright to me. I actually have one sample in my car, so I was so busy to find the location, so I left the flower in the car. But and I went to Home Depot, try to find a flower, but they don't carry that. So I have my copyright photo from Taipei, and I can give it to you later. Now, I like it like just pale pink at this moment. So I'm going to put this away again. And maybe teeny tiny crimson lake. Crimson lake we call Yanzi or Shu Hong. Crimson lake, okay? I mean, maybe in the old time they used real flower for the color, but color from nature, they really don't last long, right? So again, we are very lucky. Now I have crimson. I will just use a little bit because it's just way too strong for my pale pink flowers. Okay, where's my, oh, it's right here. Okay, now I'm ready. Ooh, party time. I have to make sure it's strong enough, but not too strong, not overwhelming. So you probably notice I actually roll all the way because I like to avoid the pure white in my brush, which will cause the terrible payload for my painting. Okay, now again, this kind ink, watercolor, and rice paper really important because they are so sensitive. You really like to have just enough. So roll and get rid of extra one, and then I will dig into the a little bit stronger. So pale, a little bit stronger, you can tell. Okay. This kind rice painting, you really like to have purple weight. Any kind, any kind. But make sure they are clean because this can pick up everything. So is this good enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
we are able to see.
Holly, hot flowers, the tingle layer are a little bit like fine petal, but once you paint the freehand style, I will do the one in very regular two pale. Okay. I might put a little bit stronger so you can see better. My teacher, he recommend you mix two kinds of the red color. So I follow his advice. He's 107 years old this year
Oh my God.
in
Okay.
Los Santos. And he had Gary too. Master how? One petal. Notice I use the stroke.
Yeah.
Two. I won't worry about that. And three. Okay. You just had to mix every time. It's just like making cake. You watch every step. Three. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. More. This is the flower face up, but a little bit close to you. Okay.
I like the way you're holding the brush.
It is all the time. That's why people ask me, do you really go to finish center? I said, I do every day. Also, I love doing gardening because most of the time artists really like to grow their own flowers. I try peony, I try everything, just too difficult. Okay, now I'm going to face that way at this moment. One. I would suggest paint like quarter size first. This kind of flower can be really big and they can grow higher than me. In my neighborhood, they do have some in the street. They come back every year. So I Google them and say, they last 2 years, I think sometimes the information is not right because I see the flower every year in the street. They blooming and die and come back again. Okay, now 1, 2, 3. Even though this flower or most of the time they grow very straight, but you know when you do the freehand style, you like to have a little bit interest. Like this sample, they go very well. Some people call them 一丈红, like one, I would say couple feet flowers, high flowers. Okay, now this is the one face that way. Let me know if I have to do slower so you can see my brush stroke. This one is nearly a little bit 80% open face that way. Okay, now when it's come to the younger flower and not blooming yet, I will put a little bit stronger color. So, but again, I have to get rid of those extra water and color. See, they are stronger. And maybe another one. This flower is the best sample I can find because you got to know the gradation from dark to light, and you really don't have to make it like perfect. But if you like, you can practice the stroke in another smaller paper. I mean, painting rice paper is really different with regular rice paper. So this is the one face that way. So I'm going to remove, switch to another brush, which is, this one is Miss Hair, old friend. So some people choose to use just pure ink. So you can see.
Question. What is the significance of using rice paper for such kind of paintings?
I think maybe a couple thousand years ago, this is the only paper they can find and they can produce. And yet, rice paper can pick up the stroke in no time. And I think people love, even though we have a watercolor paper, still people feel the interest, the texture
Yes, different. But it is
with
tough.
rice paper.
It is tough to do it on a rice paper.
It's just different. I mean, that's the only paper I can find for this typical style. Otherwise, you really don't find anything can pick up this. We call mo yun. The stain, beautiful stain, the crash color with the paper.
Spread as much.
It's just rare. I mean, very different. So notice I use the shortcut. Beautiful green, this way of this turquoise.
That's a turquoise green.
It's very strong with Western style landscape or any, but Chinese painting use it a lot, and I use a little bit vermilion. And if you just feel like the power, the painting, you don't care about the color, you can use just pure ink or ink with any kind of green color. Or why not just go ahead, use this? It's just too strong. It's too strong with painting. Okay, now I'm going to paint these babies. Like this. I know you probably have question. Do I do flower first or the stroke? Me, myself, do it both ways. So again, this side stroke, okay? A little bit space. That way you can move your arm and your brush easily. This actually don't have stem connect to the branch. So if you have that in your painting, then you can create another one. Otherwise, they almost like stick in the stroke. And usually, this one does have a little bit. Usually, see, artists, just like scientists, they had to study. Myself, I had to study because I really like to paint something that I won't say fully understand, but still had to know how they grow. So this baby usually come with a little bit lips, just like the bodyguard. Okay, now. And yeah, again, this one gentleman asked me, why not use green? I said, it's your painting, of course you can do that. Not many leaves. Side stroke, it's just like playing tennis.
Mhm.
I mean, the regular pen, you really paint like this, but when it's come to the freehand, you really have to do up, down, left, right, and bottom. So this kind of leaves, the bottom, the more bottom, the bigger size. So, and it's like, I would say, 手掌状, five man band. Let me know if you have any question. See, I bet word for the stroke. Yes?
So before you start the painting, do you add any watercolor ground or something?
Of the painting? I don't quite understand.
No, before you start your painting, do you add any watercolor ground or something for your painting?
Right
Like-
here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
No.
you.
Did that answer your question?
Yeah.
So does it dry faster than the regular
Oh,
paper?
Today, no time. They dry so fast. But, well, if you paint outside, you really have to carry like, you can carry newspaper or any kind of gift wrapping paper and avoid the cats. My students, cat, my bunny, they just damage everything. They deserve your full attention. Okay, now this one almost dry. I'm going to, finish another either more mature neighbors flowers or old one or baby one from. It doesn't make sense. This had to be finished, so this we call 飞白. Imperfect is perfect for freehand style. You have a lot of skills for for freehand, right? It's also express your feeling of the nature and your passion of the painting. So see, you have light and dark because I use my regular medium green color and ink and a little bit stronger color here. So make sure you don't paint like regular uniform leaves. They are a little bit zigzag. Okay.
So
Backward.
do you put the cloth normally underneath and then do it?
If you don't have this one, you can find in Joanne. Michael's might have. No, I don't think Michael's had that. Joanne,
Mm-hmm.
40%.
So it's a special cloth.
Anything felt
Felt.
or 100% wolf, that is a little bit too pricey. The reason we put, good question. The reason we put the felt underneath because this, if you paint on the like slippery
On a-
tabletop, the color will, it will become disaster. If
So
you-
this absorbs.
this absorb. Good question, thank you.
Mhm.
I know. I mean, 1 hour I cannot explain everything, but when I'm still here, so I'm going to paint the center, which is a little bit greenish. So again, I'm going to borrow a little bit turquoise. way too strong, I will use a little bit yellowish color. Yeah, too strong for with the ink part, so I'm going to get rid of that. I like to have yellow green, which is turquoise with my green. Good. And a little bit stronger color. I like to avoid the ink with this pale pink color flowers. So now I have a light in my this part and stronger. I use vermilion with my stronger center part. So like painting like things. Again, for this beautiful flowers, I really like to keep it like nice, less ink. I mean, some flowers do have like very strong dark purple color, like what else? Even this one, we can try it later, but I had to finish this one first. And this flower are very interesting. They are female and male together. They have male pollen first, and then the male come later. That's what I searched from Google. Should be right.
Wow.
Otherwise, just from Taipei, the photo I took from my art show in Taipei, I find out different flowers have different centers. Some are very like firecrackers, some are very humble like a bowl. So again, it just take too much time to do the research, but we stay in the basic one, painting like bowl with, again, these are red bean, we call red bean, is a rooster feather. Very interesting. Don't chase your chicken if you have one. Okay, now. Again, white are very strong, but you are in good hand at this teeny tiny spot. I love painting every flower at this moment because peony, roses, the peony is way more difficult, requires more layer. So this is the best sample to me. I find out it's very easy to understand. And you probably can find, I definitely will try to go back Home Depot to purchase this again because they are so easy. They take good care of themselves. So they can be your supermodel. Okay. Yeah, at this moment, we like to have a brush very good pointed. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Sometimes painting the number, the odd number is better than just the 4, 6, 8, something like that. People believe that. Now I'm going to do a little bit arrangement for this. We can grow another flower later because we had to focus on the our little baby. Chick. Chinese painting love chick because they think rooster or chicken they share. When they find food, they will.
Wow, so cute.
Oh, This upside down,
Yeah.
they don't work that way. So we believe rooster or chicken, they have 5 good character that we should learn from them. They share, they fight for the bad guys. What else? They are reliable to in the morning. And what else? And this 5. So I forgot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot all of them. Okay, now this is a Japanese brush. I like it a lot. I think I purchased this one in Tainan, south of Taiwan. And my teacher preferred to do red and white, but I think this little cute one deserves some color. Of course, different. I think every bird when they were kids, they don't look that beautiful like their parents. But you know, this freehand, you can actually change a little bit and add a little bit color. I'm using this shortcut again with my lips color. I like to use like brownish color. So if you have burnt sienna, you can go ahead use that. I think I have, okay, terracotta. You can just use burnt sienna, which is good enough. If you don't have that one, I think you can mix vermilion with, yeah, this is more like burnt sienna. And then again, get rid of, because this too sensitive. But you need to have enough. And then again, a little bit stronger color in the tip. You don't have to do this one, but you know, freehand always love to have strong and light. And this tip, I will say, is looking up. I know this grow back from the space from here. Maybe I had to grow another flower here, so it looks like in the field, something garden or something like that. Okay, again, side stroke. Flip your brush, please. Like quarter or less than quarter. That one, you don't have to worry about that. It's happen all the time when you do the freehand. B, okay. Put this away. I actually, you actually don't have to do this one, but I like to make it more interesting for this teeny tiny cute little creature. So I have my white color and a little bit yellowish. So the tummy looks a little bit cute and puffy. Okay, now connect the neck to the tail. And finish with teeny tiny tail. Leg, leg. I will let it dry out because it's way too soaky way to do the detail. So give them like 1 minute and then I will create another one. Again, light color and stronger color. That's why we like to use the white so you can tell the color. The white is okay, and then maybe here side stroke. Okay, by less than quarter. Okay, the wing. Maybe this time this looking. I know. Maybe I'll see if I have time to do the hangout later, but I know. But you have video, so maybe it's okay. You can watch and pause and see how that going. Okay, now what's this? You can use smaller brush, but see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you probably need around 15 for that, for the painting. You need more toys. Okay, now I have to make sure this one is, not too soaky weight, with a little bit stronger ink or a little bit stronger medium. It's all up to you. Freehand is very free. Okay, now, okay, tip to dry. Okay. Oh, where's my sample? Where's my trick? They have 1, 2, 3 in the front. One small one in the back. Do I have my sample from the vista? It run away. Yes, I do have sample. Okay, I'll find later. Okay. Or maybe in the front. Let me see. Okay.
I think it's upside down.
It's upside down.
That's your sample.
You mean this?
No, the one you're
No,
looking
but it's
for.
Oh,
because she's. No, it's okay.
it is upside down. Ah.
That's what
We
we
said, I think
said.
she's looking for something else. So I think they thought that was the sample.
Oh, okay.
Is that the sample?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, the thing.
Yeah, so cute.
Thank you. Okay, now. Oh, I mean the real one, the one from Joanne. But why did I put that? Oh well. Okay. I mean, this little chick can be running here, there, crazy. So sometimes, the big. And again, this is probably easier bird I can find for you. That's it. All you have to do is practice the stroke. And the amount when you touch the rice paper. So let's do,
So you don't make the eye.
you can, but again, it's just like you painting figure. It's good, it's easier, but when you paint the hand, some artists charge more. If you require them paint the hand in the old time, it's very difficult. But we can try later. I will let it dry because it's still soaky wet. So I'm going to do the darker color with the flowers. So this is crimson. No, burnt sienna, I'm sorry. Burnt sienna. And do I have my, okay, let me see. Crimson is one of my favorite too. It's just so useful for flowers. So I have two. Because darker hollyhock, right? HOLLYHACK does have that
Okay.
flower like your color, beautiful. So because the time we cannot do everything, but at least we can do two. So you need a lot of paper towel. Of course, even oil painting require a lot of paper towel too. I should squeeze it. Combination brush. Yeah, usually I use the old small watercolor brush to mix my color.
Mm.
But I mean, the more you require, the more toys you need to carry. So it's okay to use this one. But I had to make sure I had enough water because too dry, they just stay there. They won't move. And then they don't create the beautiful inks crash.
The flowers have already dried.
This one is not dry yet.
Not
But
yet.
no, it's not totally dry yet. So actually I have my magenta, my crimson, vermilion. It's just like dark purple color with this kind of flowers. So I'm going to do a little bit stronger ink, a stronger pink, because this definitely they don't fry at this moment. So I'm going to create another bed for this landscape. So at least a little bit root, stop, then just flower here. Okay. Again, different color have their personality. It's just so interesting. Like this ink are very sensitive when they touch the rice paper, but vermilion, they are a little bit lazy, they stay better than. So the more you paint, the more you understand how to control the color and stroke, and how much water you should add in the brush or with color. It's just take time to understand. This is Miss Hair, 七子山羊. 70% of stiff hair, 七子山羊. 30% of gold hair, soft hair. So it's become all-purpose brush, easier to control and handle with the stroke. At this moment, you do a little bit backward. See how different without the center. So away, and I would like to grow my, what's this? Okay, this is safe. Again, I would recommend you put different brush with different purpose. So you can have beautiful flower with your nice and clean brush. This one is not quite finished yet, but it's almost ready for me to put the band. So a little bit stronger, and the tip always for freehand. Okay. Now the bottom one, the lips is again a little bit bigger. So see, I have my space. We call lip your arm, 旋腕. Side stroke. Usually you can use that big brush. As I mentioned earlier, most of the time, every flower have a leaves go with that unit of the flowers. Maybe this one have leaves on the ground, but I had to make sure that leaves don't touch this baby's head. Otherwise, it looks uncomfortable. Okay, so let this stay over there. And then from my two sample, the center actually two set of the flowers, same family, but different center. Is so interesting. So I will just show you how different. It's just like firecracker. So interesting. And again, a little bit, maybe Poland. And this one, I Google from the, for the information, the photographer, there's one comment say, it's really annoying because this part is really open. Whenever you try to take photo, always like ants, spiders, something like over there. It's just very interesting. Maybe they taste good in the center. I don't know. Because my water does have the ant inside. So now I'm going to use small. This is the special brush for, but this one is old, so the tip already a little bit damaged. So I'm going to switch to this one. These are purpose for outline. If you do gongbi, this is typical brush. Usually they have a set like called Melan Juju, bamboo, orchid, chrysanthemum, for gentleman brush. It's a set. Okay. So I'm going to finish this with my strong ink for the bangs. They are hand of 掌状, five, but yes, they do have small man from the main stroke. I mean the van. And again, please don't do, we call fishbone, too regular. You have to a little bit, do a little bit zigzag. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 5 is over there, so that part we can skip. Okay, what else? When your first layer are lighter, highly recommend lighter than, otherwise they look too strong. So this is my eraser. I get rid of some ink, but too dry, so I think with a little bit light color over there, so it can be lighter. Okay. Any questions so far? Make sure you have enough weight.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Thank you. And these are the small leaves. Oh, too strong, you can tell. Okay, get rid of some ink. So usually I will wait till the first layer is drier because I don't want to create like big lump of the straw.
So the first layer has dried.
Not totally dry.
Not totally.
I won't say wet in way, but wet in 70 or 60% of this. See, this one is a little bit soaky wet, so I can show you how different. If you have time, see how it's miserable compare this one. But you know, when we sometimes we had to demo in like we went to China, we have demo in the boat. We stay in the boat only maybe 1 hour. So you really have no time to do
you feel like it's too strong, can you correct it?
It's so difficult for this.
You can't correct.
My my teacher put a big rock instead of change some other students painting, and it become rock. It's happened all the time. I know that's a good question. So I would highly recommend you do small painting first,
And then go to the bigger one.
and go to the bigger one.
So there is no chances of correction.
Very difficult.
Very
Unless you like to do the cover with the whole ink, but again, the stroke already there. Yeah, that's why freehand you really like to study first. That's why I have my small books. Practice a lot. Okay, how about we do the rock? So the rock can be very free. I mean, this different kind of the rock in different area, they grow most. So this is my freehand style rock side stroke. Stroke color. I mean, that can be everywhere. Side stroke. The one I've hand is Haiku rock. Haiku rock, very interesting. Some people don't like it because they look like skeleton in the nighttime. If you go to Beijing, but they are very beautiful when it's daytime. I don't think they have the real one now. Most of them are man-made. So, but still, very pretty. Is really go with flower and bird painting. See, I have problem now because the color have very similar because I borrowed that color. So I'm going to switch to indigo or ultramarine. So it can divide from the objects. Again, these are way too strong. We always like to mix the color. So I have my ultramarine, or you can use indigo. I have indigo. Indigo a little bit mature, a little bit darker blue. Of course, you knew that. Indigo are so popular in Chinese painting. Side stroke. You can switch to another brush. Wash. After you finish that, first layer outline.
Can I ask you something? I noticed that you change brushes often, more than cleaning the brush in itself. Do you need them like to dry, or how? Why?
You mean this or that?
Yeah, because when I'm doing watercolors and other things, I put it inside a jar with water. So every time I use it, I just put it there. But I noticed that you leave them to dry. Is that a technique, or?
No, I just like to save time. Like to save time for
But you normally switch a lot of brushes. Is that
yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, I have very lovely husband. He allowed me purchase some more than I need.
Like you're not washing your brushes very often. That's what you mean. Yeah.
Oh,
Normally
okay.
we do.
I put them in.
Yeah.
But I noticed that you put them on the side.
I mean,
I think it's because I'm painting the freehand, and I'm like, I mean, when it's come to freehand, you look at the real object, but yet you get rid of the object. It's just so funny. I mean, I knew a lady, she took a lot of photo, and her job is chemical. You know, chemical, when you give people the thing, you really need to have certain amount, otherwise it's become poison, something like that. But when it's come to the freehand, And he took a lot of photos, to do the painting. And my teacher said, get rid of those photos. You don't need that anymore. So when it's come to the painting, it's just very, yet I had to study what is the real object, how do they grow. But after you digest in your brain, you input in your brain, yet you can go back and look at those real photos. But sometimes it can be very difficult. That 1, 2, 3, the third painting is real life. You really have to, I have to watch the reference all the time. But this one, after you, that's why we love freehand, because after you learn the object, you don't need that anymore. And it's right here already. Did that answer your question? Maybe too much.
So we have 10 minutes more.
Okay, okay.
And then we can.
Okay.
wrap up.
To say thank you to you, ladies and gentlemen, I have free gift, like free shikishi bowl, which I have sample over there. That you can have one piece of each of you.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
That's my thank you card. And I know it's very difficult, but I mean, it's very slippery, unlike this one. But I know you can handle that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. 10 minutes.